I'm Chris Page, one half of Kontrol Room, who are performing with Dave Johnys. A lot of the time we get asked how we set up our equipment and what it does, so this is a quick video explaining what we do and partly why we do it. Essentially, the setup comprises of 2 mixers, 2 laptops running native instruments Traktor Pro 2 and various MIDI controllers. Dave's setup is an Allen & Heath Xone 42 with Xone 1 and 2D controllers and sound card, and I run a Allen & Heath Xone 4D. For MIDI controllers, Dave has mapped an Akai APC20 and myself a Korg padKontrol. The only other additional piece of equipment we use is a basic mixer with nothing more than level controls and a crossfader. This allows Dave to monitor the master output for both mixers and anything he sends to Q on his own mixer. The Xone 4D acts as the main mixer that sends out the master signal. The Xone 42's output is channeled into one of the 2 effects returns on the 4D. This channel is routed to the headphones output as well, allowing for the full setup to be monitored. All this allows for the full use of all channels on both mixers without sacrificing one for the input of the second setup. With only 2 laptops and no other external MIDI instruments, the syncing of the 2 machines is taken care of simply by making the MIDI clock ticks audible on both instances of Traktor. They are then both nudged into sync manually and once in time, rarely drift. However, the arrow keys on the keyboards have been mapped to allow either myself or Dave to nudge each setup forwards or backwards to correct any drifting. Thanks to the customizing options available to users of Traktor 2, myself and Dave were able to really think about what we wanted to do and then set about seeing on how best to achieve it. We both ended up opting to run 2 regular decks on channels 1 and 2 and switching channels 3 and 4 to the new sample deck feature. In both cases, we used deck 3 as a place to put loops taken live out of either the tracks playing on channels 1 and 2 or the loop recorder. Deck 4 is used to add pre-made loops and effects and one-shots. The end result is a setup that, although not unique, is rare and allows us to tread the ground between a back-to-back DJ set and a full-on live set. Tracks are treated preset with hot cues and loop points to allow for the utmost creativity. Sets can be largely improvised and don't rely on any heavy planning, more an understanding reached between the 2 of us on direction the set should take, energy and the constant switching of who takes the lead, the other allowing their setup to wind down into rhythms and effects that complement any material being played by the other. I hope this little video has explained any questions you might have had or perhaps inspired you to go out and have a go at a similar project. Any more questions? Leave a comment below and we'll do our best to get back to answer. Thanks for watching and listening.